Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Leicester City career mode. We're into episode 3 today, and in today's episode we are playing Brighton in the Premier League, and in the third round of the Carabao Cup I believe we're playing Sunderland, which should be two winnable fixtures, and hopefully we can pick up 3 points against Brighton, our first win of the series. And next episode we'll be going into the Man United game, a very important game of the season. We're also looking to make some transfers, and I may bring in one before the game. I'll just show you what I've done. We had a few suggestions from last episode. We had quite a lot of suggestions actually. So we've put in Trent Alexander-Arnold, who I really think we should bring him in. Great youngster. Also, we will still bring in Weiser, and we'll just bring in both because Simpson is getting old, and that'll bring in solid depth at right back. Maybe another centre back, a younger centre back, as our backups, only Wes Morgan and Robert Hughes, both getting really old, so otherwise we have just 3 centre-backs, so if we bring in one of these, it also increases good depth. Right mid, we're still probably going to go with Edwards, but Josviak, 82 potential, he looks like a good player, he was another suggestion. Centre mid, Domus Quina, also looks like a great player, but we're probably also going to bring in Amiri. I was thinking about Foden or Gomez, but I'm not sure. And then Nketiah only has a 1.25 million release clause, so I'm probably going to trigger that, which it definitely seems like that will be a good deal for us. So without further ado, we're going to stay with the same lineup we did last game, and we're going to get right into the Brighton game. Alright, so we're into the first game of today's episode against Brighton. Here he is, Jack Wilshere, our new signing, getting his debut out today. Let's get right into this here. Hopefully we can pick up 3 points. It's very needed. We definitely need to get 3 points in this game. Mahrez keeps going down the right wing. It's a great tackle by Dale Stephens. Back out to Simpson, who I'm definitely looking to replace, but if he shows well. That's a great first touch from Wilshere. It's a bad pass from Vardy there. We're on the attack here with looks like a new signing, Foet. They play a cross goal, hitting the bar. Vardy now. We've got some space out here, but not really anyone in support. Played out to Simpson, who plays it, tries to clip it over, but Izquierdo's picked it up. And again, he's someone with a lot of pace on the left, just like last game with Sanchez. They've gone through with their new signing again. They've played it back in. That's a great save by Schmeichel. He's done incredibly well to get there and hold on to it. They're on the attack again here. Davy proper. They've whipped it in. Can we get this away? And we've conceded. That is a dreadful start from us. And we're 1-0 down due to... What on earth is that name? Just see that. That is... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but whoever that is has just scored. And Turney's just picked up a yellow card, so he might be able to try and play it down that way. Jack Wilshere! Wilshere probably should have scored right there on his debut, but they've got it away. But we've still got the ball. Great turn. Whips it in. Vardy, can you get ahead on that? No. Let's make a tackle. Wilshere again. This is a great, exciting game. Mahrez. Back to Mahrez. He whips it in. Can get ahead on that. Wilshere does well. Wilshere's just going to play it back. And Marty's trying to push through. Okay, we've still got the ball here. Let's play it back out to Simpson. And Didi. I'm not sure where to go here. Play it to Wilshere. Into Vardy. Vardy! There we go. Great goal. Back in this. Well deserved there. We definitely deserve to be at least drawing this game. Nice celebration. Good old Vardy's celebration there. Fans going crazy. It's a great goal there. An assist for Jack Wilshere on his debut. Already looking like a good signing. And that's a beautiful finish into the top right corner from Jamie Vardy. Wilshere plays a Bora. We're on the break here. Oh, there's not much support. And Didi, he keeps it well. Into Vardy. Vardy, he's made it. He's going to play it into Jack Wilshere. And Gray gets the rebound. That's a great finish. And we're 2-1 up. So great finish by Damari Gray. First goal. Wilshere again probably should have scored, but he was instrumental in that move. Looking like a great new signing here. See, Vardy plays it straight into Wilshere. Probably should have scored that, but it was a tight angle. And Gray slides in and gets the finish with 2-1 up, and this is some great performance from the boys here. They're on the attack here. They've clipped it over. Good save by Schmeichel. They're going to whip it in here. They've chipped over to Izquierdo. That is a great opportunity. That's a great free kick from them. It's a great save from Schmeichel as well. Chilwell's tracking back to get Stevens. Stevens boxed it. They're playing a lot of aerial play here. And that's a penalty. Where? How is that? How is that? Is that handball? I'm pretty sure they've given that for handball. Is this actually Simpson? What are you doing? They're not even going to show a replay. But I think that's a handball there, and we've given away a penalty. We've got to save this. Come on. He's gone the right way. But that's still gone in. I'm not sure how that's gone in. But it has, and it's 2-2. We're into the second half, 2-2. Hopefully we really need to get at least a point. I mean, a point would be alright, but I really would love 3 points there. Izquierdo coming straight down the left, plays a good ball in, and how's he got to that? Gross has he's just got, how? Let's see how this has happened. Who is that? Is that Lucas? I'm pretty sure that's Lucas. He just doesn't clear the ball. It's 3-2. They're going to box this. Let's try and get this away. Maybe a counter-attack. So it's away, but it's straight to the feet of Fockett. Love that name, but still. Humanai is still here. The centre-back. This is a chance to break with their centre-back. Stayed up. He's played in Vardy. Holds it up. Plays Gray. Someone needs to get in the box here. He's played it in. That's a great goal. That is a beautiful goal by Gray. I'm not sure how Matty Ryan did not save that. But that's a great finish and a great bit of play there. I saw Humanai was still up there. Tried to get straight on the counter. And that's a great goal. That's 3-3. Gray, who was going to box it, just dips inside. He takes the shot. And so that's a really good finish into the bottom right. I'm not sure how Matty Ryan didn't do better there. Maybe he had a bit of obstruction in the view. But still, that was a great finish. And it's 3-3. Alright, we've made our first change of the game. Bringing on Amati for Abora and changing the formation to a 4-3-3 attack to try and get these 3 points and try and get a bit more attacking. They've played it out wide to Tierney, who's looking good for them honestly, but Proper's got it here. That's a good tackle by Lucas Hernandez. He's looking a great signing for us right now. Mahrez still got it. That's a bad pass though. He's played it straight to the feet of Kekeo. He's boxed it. It's a great save by Schmeichel. And they get the rebound. It's 4-3. How has that gone in? I'm not sure. It's been off both posts. But it's a bad mistake by Mahrez there. And we're 4-3 down. Let's play it back to Chilwell. To Gray. Musa. We've played it back to Wilshere. There's not much space here. Really no space here. Out to Simpson. He's played it in, boxed it. Wilshere, and that's a great finish by Wilshere into the bottom left, and we've made it back to 4-4. This is a brilliant game. It's a great ball by Mahrez. Simpson drops back, plays it in, touches it round the defender, and Wilshere into the bottom left on his debut. That is a great play by Wilshere. He's looking a good signing, good solid signing, and that's a great debut for him so far. And the game ends there. It ends 4-4, a very exciting end-to-end game. But at the end of that, I will take the point. Alright, so we've got a first point in the Premier League, and we're going to go straight into some training here. We may put in, we'll just keep it like that actually. We're near the Sunderland game. We're going to play our second team for that game probably. Might switch it up a bit. But right now, I think we're going to go into making our third signing of the series. Because we definitely need to bring in some more signings. We need some more depth in the team. I will advance another day just to see if we get any offers. But apart from that, I'm pretty sure on a couple of signings that we want to make. A couple youngsters. I will save some transfers for next episode, but we are going to make some in this episode as well. Alright, so let's put these in position. We definitely want a new right back. Even though Simpson is doing well, we still do need a new right back, because we only have one, and we definitely need one to come in through the ranks and come up and be a great new right back for us. So I really do want to activate the release clause of Nketiah, because I think he would be just a great, only 1.2 million for someone with that potential. It looks like a great signing. And Phil Foden only has a 4 million release clause, which is also very tempting. And Cuesta has a 1 million release clause. Alexander-Arnold with a 7.3. But I think, first of all, we're going to try and make a move for Alexander-Arnold. We will begin negotiations with the club, because I think we can get less than 7.3 million, which I think is quite expensive for a young right back. Let's start off with, we'll go with a player swap. We'll go down, see if we can add in Matty James, because I am looking to get rid of some of these. They want to bring in a striker. We do have quite a few strikers. Let's see if we can. I think Okazaki. I'll see if they want a Joa maybe, but yeah, I'll put in a Joa to start with. See what they say to that. Unfortunately, it's not. They want a better player. Let's see if they want Okazaki. They may want to look at Okazaki. That works better. Okazaki is a player we're interested in. Honestly, that is a bargain. That is an absolute great deal. Getting rid of Okazaki, who is he's on 65,000 a week. He's on a very high wage for someone that's not even in the starting 11 or the subs. And now we've got a new young right back. It's got great potential, and there's a great player that can also play in right mid and centre mid, which is a great versatility player. So let's get right into contract negotiations. Let's see what he wants. We'll give him. We'll give him rotation. He'll probably be happy with that. Yeah, he's happy with rotation. How many years? Let's see if we can get one 5 year. Yes, he's happy with 5 years. Disregard the release clause, and he wants 32,000 a week. Requires signing bonus of 430 and 160 off of 5 appearances. We'll keep the wage, but we'll try and lower the signing bonus to 400,000 and 150 after 10 appearances. We'll just kind of lower it a bit. 430 now. He wants to stick to that. He's lowered it by 10,000 signing bonus, I'm pretty sure. So we'll accept that. That's fair enough for a good player like Alexander-Arnold. Plus, we've just got a new signing, third signing of the series. A new young right back, Alexander-Arnold, has come into the club. Welcome. 70 rated already. That is a great signing for us, I think. That's an absolutely brilliant signing, I think. And I think he'll go straight into the first team, honestly. Because Simpson's only 4 ratings higher, and he's going down in rating quite a lot. It's just absolutely great signing. We just got off Okazaki for Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm quite happy with that. And we'll advance into the next day. Right, so we have a loan offer here for our young keeper, Daniel Iverson. We're going to let him go off to Exeter City. Good luck with him there. And let's see, are we on the day of the Sunderland match? No, we need to advance one more day, and then we can get to the Sunderland match. Whoa! Spurs accept 84.2 million bid for Harry Kane. Harry Kane's gone to Bayern Munich. That is an interesting signing. This Musgrave wants to play. We might think about giving him a start on the bench maybe. And Wes Morgan, Southampton. We're going to have a negotiation here. We're going to see, because I'm interested. He's going down fast in rating, so if we can get some money for him to bring in a new young centre back, brilliant. If they give us 6 million, let's say, then we'll sell him. Say 4.3. They'll give 4.3. Let's go 5.5. Let's lower it a bit, just so they buy some net. Yes, so they're willing to pay 5.5 for someone who is also on a very high wage and isn't going to play much. Which also means, with Wes Morgan leaving the club, we can afford to bring in a new centre-back, and I'm not sure whether to bring in Carlos Cuesta, who looks really good, or bring in Ezri Konsa. I'm not sure who we bring in there. Or do we bring in Wallace? another really solid centre-back. So I'm not going to make that signing in this episode, so let me know down in the comments below which of these 3 centre-backs you want me to sign. Wallace, Cuesta or Concert to replace Wes Morgan, who's just about to leave the club. And we're on to the day of the Sunderland match, so I'm going to get the lineup for the game and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the lineup we'll be using to go into the Sunderland Cup game. We're going with Musa up front, see if he can revive himself after a really couple of bad performances with a bad miss in the first game against Arsenal, which I'm still quite annoyed about. Albright on the left as he's not playing much, because Gray is obviously a first team starter, as well as Fuchs at the left back, who should be a first team starter really, but Ben Chilwell is really impressing right now, so we'll give Fuchs a chance. Alexander-Arnold starting on the right for his debut. Thomas, see what he's like. He's a young player. I want to see what he can do. If he does impress me, then I might not bring in a right mid in Marcus Edwards, but we still might be looking there. Chuturi, someone I want to look out for as well. King and James, both players that I really kind of want to offload. And then Houston, Dragovic and Kupovic in goal are 3 defensive players that are our second team. And we'll get right into the Sunderland game. Alright guys, we're into the cup tie here against Sunderland, who obviously aren't performing very well in real life. So hopefully we can pick up a win here and hopefully get into the next round of the Carabao Cup. Here are the players coming out. A great lineup coming in here, see who can impress me. And let's get right into it. That's a great tackle there. Musa's on the ball. Musa, see what you can do. It's out to King. And we've got a corner here. Let's whip this in. Put it into the box. Let's get a head on that. Hughes has scored a lovely header into the bottom left, and we're 1-0 up in the Carabao Cup. This is looking like a great start from the boys. This is looking like it should be a comfortable victory. And Chuturi plays it out to Thomas. Thomas again, lovely pass to Musa. That's a great through ball there. He's played it. He's going to draw it back to Chuturi. That is a horrible miss, but he did take a deflection and it is another corner. We'll whip this back in, see if we can get a head on it. Hughes with another good head. We're on the counter-attack here. We've given it straight to Williams. King wins it back. Plays out wide to Alexander-Arnold. He's going to see, he sees Musa in the middle. That's a ball into King. King, what a strike! What a beautiful strike by Andy King. And that is into the bottom left corner, and that is a great finish, and we're 2-0 up. What a beautiful finish. The crowd is going crazy. Alexander-Arnold with a great ball to Musa. Great through ball, and he's just powerhoused that straight into the bottom left corner. And that is an absolute stunner from King, and we're up 2-0. We've given it away here. Sunderland's on the counter. Graben. Can he finish it? We just missed a sitter. Alright, so we've made our first change to the game and we've brought Muskfi on for Musa, who's had a decent game, but Muskfi did ask to play and we're going to give him his chance. That is a... Sunderland have brought this back. It's 2-1. Hopefully we can still keep this lead. But that is a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure what the defence is doing, but that's Graben has got himself a goal. Sunderland whip it in there. Let's get this away. We don't want to be losing this late on. James on the counter-attack. There's only one defender. He's going to hold it up. He sees the run of Muskvi on his debut with his first few touches of the game. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. We've given this youngster a chance, and he's taken up his opportunity, and he's scored. It's 3-1. That's a good finish as well from the youngster. Muskvi looks like we might have to play him a couple more times in the cup. That's a good finish. He pulls it to the left and then just finishes it calmly in the bottom right. And that is a solid finish from the youngster. It's a bad tackle there. And it's a foul. And this should be the last play of the game. See if Sunderland can capitalise on this. They're going to whip it in. Let's get this away. That's a good head away. James is on the counter, but that should be the end of the match. And that should be the final whistle. And we end the game with a great win, 3-1. Right, we're now into the second round of the cup. We've got a transfer offer for Ajoa, which would be great. Muskvi thanking us for the chance. Great opportunity, and he did perform well, and it was a great finish from a youngster. Let's see what this offer is. We're going to negotiate on this. Let's try and get as much as possible. I am looking to sell him because he is he's on a high wage and we just don't use him. And if we're going to bring in Nketiah, then we might as well try and get rid of him. 4.5 million for a 73 rated 81. They'll play 3.7. Let's try and raise this to 4. Try and get as much out of him as we can. Let's see what they say it's 4. Yep, they've done it. They've taken up the 4 million offer. And we've sold Ajoa. That's 2 people leaving the club, bringing in a nice chunk of money for us. And we should be able to make some more signings for that. We're going to end the episode off with another signing. Let's have a look who we can bring in here. I've obviously asked you which centre-back out of these boys should we bring in. So obviously reminder to let me know down in the comments. I may also leave a vote in the top right whether I should bring in Wallace, Cuesta, Konsa or Dele. I might not be able to because I think it's only a 2-choice option, but otherwise, if I can, I'll put a vote in the top right of who I should bring in. Right mid, Thomas did perform decently, but I'm not sure. I may bring in one of these boys. And then Nketiah, Amiri. I am looking to bring in Amiri, so should we make the signing? He has got a release clause. Let's see if we can negotiate on him. I am thinking that would be a great signing. Replace Awara with Amiri and then make it more of an attacking lineup. I think that would be a good option. And then maybe bring in another young one as well. Maybe make this big signing now and then leave a few youngsters to sign in the next episode and a new centre-back as well in the next episode. Yep, yeah, let's do that. We're going to approach and begin negotiations with the club on bringing in Amiri, our last big signing. This is probably our biggest signing yet. We'll offer a player swap, not a winger. We'll offer a midfielder. We'll go ahead and offer Matty James, as Andy King did play. He played well with an absolute screamer in that last match. See if they'll accept that. They want to bring in a striker. We're already looking to sell Ajoa, who's gone. And then we'll have Musa, Slimani, Iheanacho and Vardy. And Muscovy, I don't think any of these I can justify giving away just for Amiri. Musa, I'm looking in keep pace. I think we'll just have to offer. Well, no, actually, to be fair, let's offer Ajoa. See if they want Ajoa because he hasn't left yet, and we could snub whoever asks for it. We can't let Amiri go. They want a better player. We'll just offer a transfer fee then. Let's go in with a solid start. His current value is 11. Let's go in with 12 to start off with. They want 16.4. Let's see if we can push this up to 14. See if they buy it on 14. We've put in 14 million. Let's see if they buy it on that. That's a fair offer. I'm glad we could reach an agreement for Amiri. 14 million for Amiri. He's got great potential. That's looking like it could be a good signing. Let's move into his weekly wage is only 26,000. Let's negotiate with the player on his weekly wage. Alright, we're going to give him and we'll give him important. See if he's happy with that. Great, he's happy with that. Let's try and get him to sign a 5-year deal. Yep. They don't want a release clause, which is good. They never want a release clause in the contract, really. Now if Dunn wants his salary, we'll give him 20. We'll give him 30. We'll give him a bit of a raise. 30. Let's just give 30 and see what they say to that. They'll lower it to 26.5 with £620,000 after 15 goals and a signing bonus of 370. I'm not going to be stingy. I really want this player in the club, so we're going to accept that and get him right in the club. With the budget is 21 million still spare in the bank. It's looking like a great signing. I'll get back to you with the new look squad. Alright, so this is the new first team lineup right now. Vardy up top, a myriad new signing there with Will Shearer, our other new signing. Gray on the left and Didi partnering Wilshere. Mahrez on the right, Alexander-Arnold, who has a decent debut on the right hand side of defence. Maguire and Hernandez in defence. Chilwell on the left and Schmeichel in goal. It's looking like a really solid team right now. I don't think there's anyone we really need to bring in now to the first team. We just need a tiny bit more depth. We'll bring in a few youngsters next episode. And also remember that centre back, which is signed for depth to replace Morgan. And let me know if there's any other signings you think I should bring in, any other youngsters for the depth. But apart from that, that should be the end of this episode here today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Slap a like on it if you enjoyed. Let's hit 7 likes again for another episode tomorrow, getting these daily uploads out. Subscribe if you're new, and I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day. Peace.